There is no community, no black community ever. Because you got to decide if you're gonna be a man or be black. There is no black community with heterosexual men in it. Not a productive one, not one where your kids feel safe to walk outside and play in the streets and walk to the store unsupervised and all that. There is no predominantly black community in America that feels safe with heterosexual men in it. That's just facts. Are there heterosexual men in the community? You don't feel safe because they just as emotionally violent. They heterosexual because they like pussy, and pussy is delicious, but they just heterosexual sexual, but they have the emotional disposition of women. They violent, they argumentative, they dumb as shit, they snap off on shit, they disrespectful, they scary. These type of motherfuckers that'll fight another dude, but goddamn it, the skinniest white boy could walk through their hood and hey man, put down the blunt, put down the blunt. Cowardly ass man, that's not manhood. Being afraid of shit, other men, that ain't manhood. Not taking charge of shit, that's not manhood. Listening to a girl with clothes on, nigga, ain't nothing manly about that. By the time you 12 years old, you supposed to stop listening to your motherfucking mother. Your mother shouldn't be able to tell you shit. You 12 years old, 12 and up. I mean, love your mother, respect your mother. She can ask you to do shit, take out the garbage or something. Making decisions after you 12, that's supposed to be a wrap. I think they said Club City West, black only for women, gays, and felons. Who benefits? You know a culture by who benefits socioeconomically. That's how you know a culture. If I say landscaping, um, landscaping and contracting, farming, people will say Mexicans because that's how they make their daily bread. And they benefit from that to the point that all these motherfuckers got food carts. Ain't none of them got no goddamn city permits, but nobody fuck with them. They just let them get their money. Like, I know these motherfuckers are illegals, but let them sell their little bananas and tacos. The economics breed the culture. If I say liquor store, people will say Arab. If I say laundromat, people will say Asian. When you think minstrel arts, you think black, right? Minstrel arts, you think black. When you think of an unsuccessful criminal, you think black. Unsuccessful criminal, low level, unsuccessful criminal, you think black. When you think of successful criminals, niggas who do it for power, not just money, but they do it for power and prestige, y'all think Italian. Say I'm lying. That's why everybody got Gotti or some shit after they rap name. They think the Italians are better gangbangers than niggas. Niggas invented gangbanging, nigga. We the gangbang kings, and motherfuckers will revere another ethnicity's gangs more. Minstrels are gay people. Just think about all the people that go to drama class in high school. Think about the guys that do ballet and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They normally questionable in sexuality. So if your whole identity of your group is the least likely thing to do, by the way, is which is to be a successful minstrel, whether it's an athlete or a musician or whatever. And that's what you're known for. Like, yo, this our way out the ghetto. Do, 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 do. And it's not because you're looking at but 1/100th of 1% of people who make it in those industry. I mean, how many goddamn SoundCloud rappers don't make it? How many niggas in AAU don't make it? So y'all take the least likely path to success and say, yo, that's what black people gonna do. We gonna take the hard road, nigga. And then it's the gayest road. Athletes, not so much. But like actors and musicians, gay as shit. How many times you gotta listen to a comedian say They didn't want to go in that back room. How many comedians do you have to see wear a dress to get in that back room? The minstrel class is gay because minstrels are gay. That's where they find a reward. Women get their reward economically, socially, all type of shit. It works for women. It works for gays. It works for felons because felons get the women, right, of that community. They only fuck niggas with a parole officer. And economically, I've seen a lot of guys who could not get a job, went to jail, came back. Now they eligible for that job because of affirmative action. That's the dark side of affirmative action nobody talks about. The fact that if you don't have a criminal record, you're actually worse off than your cousin with a criminal record if you're applying for the same low skill job. There's no benefit of being a heterosexual, tawny or swarthy man. There is no tax exemption. There is nobody looks at you and say, "Oh my God, you're gonna lead us." In fact, they call you white. They call you the white people or black people. They say you acting white, you talking white, you want to be white. If they're not calling you white, they calling you gay. There is no benefit of being able to read past the sixth grade level like women and not have a parole officer as a tawny man. So if anybody that benefit from being black, it's only women, gays, and felons. So let them have that shit. We'll be something else. Totally rebrand. Anyway,